The integration of Air India and Vistara needs to go through a regulatory approval process. There are 3 steps to that process. One is competition clearance. The second is from a DGCA regulatory aviation perspective. And the third is obviously the merger of the 2 companies. We are in the process of the first phase, seeking competition clearance. But in anticipation of this, we are working together with some external parties to work on what are the areas of opportunity in an integrated business, what are the things that we need to focus on in the process of that integration, and what would the end state look like once we have received clearance to actually embark on the integration process. The intention is to end up with one full-service airline and one low-cost airline in the group. The full-service airline will be an amalgam of Air India and Vistara, but we expect that many of the practices and systems will be those of Vistara, being a younger, privatized airline that has been able to imbibe the learnings that it brings from its other shareholders. We are not unaware of what they have in terms of systems and processes. And so over the course of the privatization process and the last year, a lot of the transformation that we've been doing at Air India has been with a view to put ourselves on a similar platform as Vistara, so that in the event the merger is approved, it's a much more seamless and faster process. I think there are certainly there's a desire to carry forward the heritage of both erstwhile Air India and Vistara into the new Air India. Quite the form in which that Vistara component takes, we're still working through. Vistara clearly has achieved a lot of success and very strong recognition and respect in the Indian market. But if you look outside the Indian market, clearly Air India is much more recognized and has a 90-year history. So we've communicated to staff that the future full-service carrier will be called Air India, but we would like to retain and celebrate some of the Vistara heritage in that new manifestation. If you take the firm aircraft and you take the numbers that are published on the manufacturer's website, it is around $70 billion US. The Maharaja is one of the many, many assets that Air India has as a consequence of its 90 years of history. It is clearly something that we would like to retain and something that we want to be part of the future Air India. We're still working through how exactly it might be involved and how it might be used. It is very well known and beloved in India and amongst the diaspora. It is not especially well known outside of that, and clearly we need to appeal to the broader market as well. So suffice it to say, it will be part of our future. Exactly how it will be part of the future, I think we'll let time tell. Look and feel might be. As I say, there's a long history of that we want to respect and carry forward. There's also staff that we would like to include some heritage of. And so there is the new India. We need to be a forward-looking airline, a forward-looking business that respects the past, but also looks at the future too. We're going to be proudly Indian. We're going to proudly represent India. And so I think as we transform this airline from top to bottom, we also consider the brand transformation and how we represent it on the world stage. So work in progress. Mm-hmm. So there are 3 phases involved in this. The third and final phase is the new aircraft purchase, so I won't cover that. We've already talked about it. The immediate phase has been replacement of seats, curtains, carpet, seat cushions, fixing the seats that have been broken, fixing the in-flight entertainment systems that are not working. And that is in some respects nearly complete. Seats, curtains, cushions is nearly complete. That will finish probably in May. Getting the business class in-flight entertainment back up and running is basically complete. And repairing the seats is still work in progress. So fair to say that we've made good strides from where we were, but we're not quite where we would like to be. During the course of this year, we'll be able to complete that process, hopefully by the middle of the year. In parallel, we've leased in a number of aircraft. You've already seen 5 formerly Delta 777s leased in. They've got essentially a brand new product. And we have 6 A350s coming in later this year with also a brand new product. The refurbishment of our existing wide-body aircraft, which is the complete replacement of all of the seats and all of the in-flight entertainment system and replacement with brand new latest generation product, the process is already kicked off. We have committed $400 million to that, and the engineering and regulatory work is well underway. That needs to be followed by the production of these new seats, and we should see the first aircraft enter service June, July of 2024. Clearly, we would like to accelerate that process as fast as possible, but it is as fast as we can do it. There's a regulatory, engineering, and physical manufacture sort of time or constraints that we literally can't work around. But I can say with quite a lot of confidence that by the second half of 2024, with these new aircraft and with the refurbishment of aircraft, it will be a very, very different experience when you fly Air India wide-body.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.